They say the people closest to you can hurt you the most. One night, I was watching this drama on TV. A toxic relationship playing out on screen. At first, I laughed it off. But then I froze. Because suddenly, I wasn't watching a TV show anymore. I was watching my own past play out right in front of me. This is the story I think about the most. The story of how I trusted someone with my pain. And they turned it into a joke. I'm 26 now. But this happened a few years ago. Back when I was in a long-distance relationship with my ex. We were together for 4 years. I really thought we had something strong. We had plans for the future. Talked about living in the same city. Marriage. Kids, even. But in hindsight, none of it was real. Not the love. Not the support. Not even the trust. 2 years into the relationship, I felt like it was time to share something I'd never told anyone. We were having one of those late-night, heartfelt conversations. The kind that feels safe. And I opened up to him. About something that had completely changed my relationship with a parent. A trauma that had shaped how I saw people. How I protected myself. It was hard. But I told him everything. He listened. Didn't say much. Just that he understood. At the time, I was grateful. I thought he respected how hard that was for me. But I was so wrong. A few days later, we were on a phone call. He had a friend with him. They were joking around, laughing. And then, out of nowhere, he made a joke. About the exact trauma I had shared with him. Yes. He used my pain. As a punchline. To entertain his friend. I felt like the air had been knocked out of me. My hand started shaking. I didn't say anything. I just told him I'd call later. And hung up the phone. Not even 5 minutes later, he called me back. Angry. Like I had done something wrong. He said, "Why'd you hang up on me like that?" I tried to stay calm. I told him his joke had really hurt me. That it wasn't funny. That I trusted him with something personal, and he turned it into entertainment. At first, he pretended he didn't even know what I was talking about. What? That? You're overreacting, he said. Then he got defensive. I didn't mean anything by it. You're too sensitive. You're making me look like the bad guy. And somehow, in that one conversation, I became the villain. For hanging up. For reacting. For feeling hurt. He didn't apologize. Not once. He didn't take accountability. He didn't even try to understand why I was upset. Instead, he flipped it around on me. Gaslit me into believing I was the problem. By the end of the call, I was the one crying. Apologizing. Trying to make him feel better. Because I had been convinced that I was wrong. That I had overreacted. That's the power of gaslighting. It makes you question your own feelings. Your own memory. Your own reality. You start to believe you're the problem. That your pain isn't valid. And that wasn't the only time. He did it in small ways. Subtle ways. Criticizing how I talked. How I expressed myself. Always joking. But never in a way that felt kind. He made me feel like I had to tiptoe around my own emotions. It took me a long time to realize something. Love should never make you feel crazy. Or ashamed. Or small. Love should make you feel safe. Held. Understood. But I wasn't in love. I was in survival mode. Trying to keep someone happy who had no intention of seeing me. Or hearing me. So, to anyone who's ever been there. Who's ever had their trauma dismissed. Who's ever been made to feel like they were too sensitive. I want to say this, you're not overreacting. You're not broken. And it wasn't your fault. Real love doesn't joke about your pain. It doesn't gaslight you. It doesn't make you cry and then blame you for the tears. Looking back now, I wish I had walked away sooner. But I forgive myself for not knowing better at the time. Because now I do. I'm still healing. Still rebuilding. But I'm no longer silencing my story to protect someone else's ego. This was just one moment. One memory. Out of many. And I have more to share. Thank you for listening. And if you're going through something like this, please know, you're not alone. You deserve to feel safe in your love. You deserve to be seen, and most of all, you deserve peace.